Alright, Taurus, welcome back to the channel, Real Talk. Thank you guys for tuning in with me, Taurus Energy. I hope everybody's doing well. Happy Sunday to you guys. Alright, I do appreciate you guys for tuning in with me. Did I already say that? Taurus Energy. Welcome in. If you're new to the channel, welcome in, Taurus, okay? Yeah, thank you guys for your support, to all my subscribers. Shout out, okay, to you guys for your support. I do appreciate that. Thank you for your likes, your shares, your comments and things like that. I thank you for the feedback. Overall, guys, I do appreciate your patience, okay? Taurus, we're going to start off with the Declare and Decree deck. If you're new to the channel, this is the deck that I use to burn and release. Each card has a ritual written on it. You would write it down, set your intention, set fire to it. Of course, in a safe place. You would burn the paper, right? Whatever you write down, you set your intentions to release any negative energies, because each card has a ritual that expresses something that needs to be cleared out of your energy. And this is spiritual. Everybody's not spiritual. Everybody's not religious. You take your pick, whatever works for you, go with that, okay? But this is my Declare and Decree deck for those of you who are new. So again, this is just a matter of burning and releasing. You write the message down from the card, whatever it says, write it down, set your intentions to release it. Give thanks to the Most High Mother and Father and your spiritual team for helping you and assisting you with releasing the negative energies, and you would burn it, right? Of course, again, in a safe place. All right, Taurus, so only take what resonates with you and leave the rest. If you feel like this part does not resonate with you, just push forward. That's totally fine. Let's see what possible blockages need to be cleared for Taurus. So it says, all fear of letting go of the past to pursue my destiny are cleared from my energy in spirit and in flesh. All fear of letting go of the past to pursue my destiny are cleared from my energy in spirit and in flesh. You would write that down, set your intentions to release the fears, and you would burn it. Okay. The next one you have is all blockages to my Akashic records and the activation of my DNA are destroyed in spirit and in flesh. All blockages to my Akashic records and the activation of my DNA, we're talking spiritual now, are destroyed in spirit and in flesh. This is definitely from a higher realm. Okay, when we're talking about Akashic records and the activation of your DNA, that's the activation of your skills spiritually, which you know how to do in order to help others. The skills that you possess that you may not be aware of is what you awaken to. Okay, Taurus energy, definitely spiritual, what you awaken to, what's in your blood, your skills, your bloodline, what you know how to do, how you possess any type of spiritual gifts that's a help to humanity, okay, for whoever needs to understand that. All right, Taurus, so we're going to go ahead and get into the tarot. Only take what resonates with you, leave the rest. Past, present, future energies, do not try to make messages fit. Only take what resonates, okay? If it doesn't make sense, it's not for you at this time. If there's nothing said within the messages that you can relate to, there's nothing for you, hey, it's not for you. And that's okay. If you can't relate to it, if it doesn't make sense, that's fine. But if you have been drawn in by the title, there definitely may be messages here for you. Taurus energy, let's see what we have for Taurus. So we have the Four of Wands, the Sun, Aries energy, Leo energy. Then we have the Hermit, Virgo energy, and the King of Pentacles, Taurus energy, okay? We have Capricorn energy with the Devil showing up here. And we have the Ace of Pentacles, the Nine of Swords, and the Three of Swords. Libra energy, Gemini energy. Bottom of the deck is the Fool card, Aries energy. So someone here needs to take a leap of faith, or wants to take a leap of faith, wants to do something different, want to do something new. Okay, and you may have a few fears that may be blocking that. 434 on the timer. Yeah, 434 on the timer. You could be seeing synchronicities of 3s or 4s. 434 is 11. 11, right? New beginnings, stability, family, celebration. 11, okay? But in this situation, Taurus, there's something dark here. Okay? Devilish energy, very low vibrational, and it could definitely be causing corruption in your foundation at this time. Or this is something that could have already happened, or it's something that could be to come. All right? But there's something that could be possibly going on within your foundation that you don't want to allow it to be over, or you don't want to see it end. It's something that's keeping you awake at night. It's stressing you out. But it's also something spiritual here about this situation that you need to pay attention to. The spiritual wisdom and knowledge here. Downloads. There's something you need to focus on, because there's something you need to see. He's standing there with that flashlight. That flashlight is exposing something. He's looking at something far off that he's shining that light upon. Whatever it is, it has to do with something that he needs to know about. He needs to be aware of. Male or female, you're in soul search here. You're searching for something. And you may not even realize that you're doing it. Spiritually, you're searching. You're soul searching. And you could definitely be soul searching self. It's inventory about yourself. Where am I going? What am I doing? Why am I here? What's the purpose of this? Okay? Whatever it is, it's stressful. Some of you could be experiencing insomnia where you don't get very much sleep at night. You just don't rest well, period. Because there's something within you that needs to be explored. There's something within you that needs to be learned, understood, brought out. With the Hermit, this is solitude. But it's solitude for a reason, because it's also a position where you are in spiritual connection. Okay? Spiritual communication right here. Basically, soul searching. What's my purpose? 656 on the timer. What's my purpose? Why am I here? What is this about? Why have I put so much time and effort into this? Why am I allowing this to happen? Why am I allowing this person to treat me this way? Why am I allowing myself not to see this? What is it? Because some of you are ignoring something. It's something that you didn't want to see, didn't want to 717 on the timer. It's something that's bringing about a lot of change in your life that you don't want to acknowledge. You don't want to see it. You want to ignore it. But here's the problem. Taurus, you can't ignore it. It's right in your face. You can't ignore it. It bothers you. At night, it stresses you out. It makes you feel unstable, insecure, uncertain, and even indecisive. But you can't ignore it anymore. And what you may be afraid of altogether is the separation that it can cause in your foundation. This is foundation, 4 of Wands. It's also your stability. So you could be worried about your stability, your security, your safety. Where you're going to live, how you're going to live, how you're going to rebuild, where you're going to go, where you're going to start. How are you going to start? How can I plan? What is the plan? Do I have a plan? What's the purpose of all this? What do I do? Where do I start? In solitude, in hermit mode. This is where it begins. Some of you will experience a spiritual awakening right here. Some of you already have. Okay? You could definitely be dealing with the King of Pentacles, or you could be this in this energy yourself as a King of Pentacles. Take it how it resonates for you. But this devil energy is going to cause corruption in either way it go, because there's entities that has resided within the energy, within the family, within the foundation, that's causing instability, that's causing the 9 of Swords, that's causing the 3 of Swords energy. And it has caused this energy time and time and time and time again for someone. This energy is not new. This is a well-known energy, except this time you're having to wake up from it, the illusion, the dream, to understand that this is real. This is serious. There's changes that need to be made. I got to do something different. I got to take that leap of faith. I got to do something that puts fear in me. I got to do what scares me. I got to do something that makes me feel unstable, insecure, unsecure, not secure at all, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, financially. Okay? Temperance, patience, but I did say balance, and I also said change. The number 14, Sagittarius energy. The number 14, okay? 14 breaks down to a 5. 5 is the number of change. But this also brings balance. So you're very free-spirited also. But there's balance that you're trying to bring back into your stability. But this starts, I feel like it starts from within. Right. 3 of Cups. 6 of Pentacles. The Chariot. Could be dealing with the Cancer. Tower. Yeah, because of the corruption, because of the low vibrational darkness, the entities, the spirits that surround the energy, the environment, the relationship. It's a low vibrational energy, but it's going to cause corruption. It's spiritual intervention, but it's supposed to. This is what's supposed to be happening. This is what's going to bring the new idea. This is what's going to bring the change of intellect, the change of mindset. This is what's going to bring it, the Tower. But it's also going to bring balance. Some of you could be traveling or literally moving from a resident with a spouse, because whoever you're tied to, it's a low vibrational soul tie. It's a dark soul tie. So you deal with somebody who's a lot in their shadow most of the time. You could be dealing with a lover who's mostly in their shadow all the time. Disrespectful, overdrink, have low vibrational habits, repetitive cycles of disrespect, lie to you, deceive you, play emotional games with you, give to other people, don't treat you fairly, talk to you down, make you feel low, not making you feel good about yourself. This is an energy that has been ongoing, repetitive, over and over. Tower, it needs to end, it needs to change, it needs to stop. Travel, you'll be leaving a situation. You're going to be leaving whether you want to or not, because it's spiritual intervention. You have to leave. It has to change. The foundation has to be broken because it was built on some low vibrational entity, low vibrational energy. 1212 on the timer, that's 3-3. 3 and 3 is 6. 6 is the lovers. 6 of Swords, moving on. 6 of Wands, you can win, you can achieve what you want. 6 of Pentacles, you want an equal give and take type of relationship. That's not what this is. You want reciprocity. That's not what this is. You have to give to yourself first and learn a lot of self-love so that that energy can also come back to you of the 6 of Pentacles. Some of you are leaving the situation. See what I said? Lovers. Thank you, Most High, Mother and Father. Allow the spirits, the spiritual confirmation to align. This is confirmation. I just said 6. It was 1212 on the timer. 12 breaks down to a 3. 3 and 3 is 6. Harmony. Lovers. But there was no harmony here. But there's harmony within you. And you brought forth all the harmony. You make it look good. You make it look like it's working. Okay? And you could definitely have been in a very long commitment with someone who is an opportunist. They like you to get you to do everything for them. Okay? Building off of your energy. Building off of, it's a codependency type of energy. But you are in this Queen of Wands energy as well. And the Queen of Wands is going to put an end to this 9 of Swords energy. I'm not going to sit here and worry myself to death about this. I'm not going to keep going on with this energy over and over and still no change. Things are not getting better. I thought it would get better, but it didn't. Maybe I shouldn't have went back. I'm not going to go back and forth with this anymore. I'm not going to settle for this soul tie, this low vibrational soul tie anymore. I'm going to allow the tower to fall because I'm going to go get something new. I'm going to build me something new. I'm going to invest in myself. I'm going to love myself. I'm going to soul search myself. I'm going to wake up and come out of this 9 of Swords energy. Worry, self-conflict, indecisiveness. Right, because all it leads to is pain, more sorrow, more dark days, dark nights, lonely nights, sleepless nights. Okay? Someone has suffered a lot of Three of Swords energy in a relationship. I mean, the pain just ongoing over and over, like a pain that just never ends. But you've also accepted that pain and got used to that pain too, which is very unhealthy. Unhealthy. You settle for pain so much till you've gotten immune to it. Somebody's become immune to a Three of Swords, Nine of Swords energy. It's 12 swords. How many swords do you need? You know? So, in the cycle, get off the hamster wheel. Jump off the hamster wheel. Jump off the old cycle into the new. That's what the Queen of Wands is going to do. She's going to take that leap of faith on herself, love herself, nurture herself, you know, embrace herself. Any confidence she needs, she has it to move forward and embrace this new cycle. There's a cycle that needs to end and be completed here. And I feel like it's over. It's ended. The tower has come down. Now it's time to accept it. Take the leap of faith. Jump into the unknown. See what's new out there for you. Some of you, it's been a long time since you've done anything different. It's been a long time since you changed up your routine. It's been a long time since you thought about taking classes up for some type of skill. It's been a long time since you considered going to school. It's been a long time since you considered travel. Well, it's time to consider it now. Here you are. New adventure. New cycle of life. Take the leap of faith on you. Trust yourself. Whole new cycle. This is good though. Investing in oneself so that you can see the harvest of the seeds that you have planted. You planted quite a bit of seeds, but you may have planted in the wrong soil. But that's okay. It's not too late. Tower. We're going to tear that down so we can build something new. And you can replant your seeds in good soil. Vibrant soil. High vibrational soil. Planting on good grounds. So that you can see things come to fruition. You can see things being manifested. You can see life changing for the better. 1717 on the timer. That's 8 and 8. 8 and 8 is 16. 16 breaks down to a 7. Spiritual intervention. 7 of Pentacles. The 7. Investing in yourself. Investing in your love, your heart, your future, your emotions, your intellect, what you want, your needs, your desires. Yeah, sounds good to me. Taurus energy. I told you, 6 of Swords. Moving on. This is definitely a family dynamic. Some of you could be dealing with outside family, in-laws as well. People all in your business. People want to put their 2 cents in. Yeah, you probably telling them where to go to. Taurus don't have a problem telling you off. Okay? 10 of Pentacles, that is definitely a family setting. Okay? 4 of Pentacles to where you could be holding back. Someone could definitely be holding on to you. Or you could be holding on to them as well. Because why? Because you may still feel a little insecure about releasing and letting go of all fear of letting go of the past. Right? To pursue your destiny. Destiny. See? Beautiful. Holding back possibly from things that no longer serve you because you're going away from the drama. You're coming away from the darkness. You're coming away from the disrespect. You're coming away from feeling inconfident or not confident about yourself. No self-confidence. Low self-esteem. Things like that. Someone here is coming out of that. 6 of Swords. You're going towards something better. You're going towards something new. Something fresh. A new start. A new beginning. Okay? I think that's wonderful, actually. That's what I believe. Change is good. You're going to be filling your own cups, which will be granted for you. Once you release the burdens, release the past. Release the past lover. You could be dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. You could be dealing with... Oh, wow. You could be going... Wow, you could be dealing with a fire sign. Leo. No, Sagittarius is showing up. Sagittarius. But regardless of the sign that you're dealing with, because all of the signs are showing up, you're focused on your future. And that's what you're supposed to be focused on. You've also made up your mind. If you were at a fork in the road and you were trying to plan, I feel like you've come up with that plan. If it was a fork in the road, it's not anymore. You're focused and you see the vision and you know where you want to go. This is focus. This is vision. This is planning. This is also traveling. This is connections. Going in a whole nother direction with the Three of Wands. Going in a whole nother direction, which is beautiful. Very focused. And you're very happy about where you're going. And you could have some good news coming in as well. Taurus and J. See that tower at the bottom of the deck? Disruption. That's right. But it has to. You got to break down the old in order to invite the new. You got to make room. Make room for the new stuff. How do you do that? Get rid of all the old furniture so we can bring in new furniture. You can't put new furniture on top of old furniture, can you? Okay, so the old foundation has to be broken down. And that is the truth. I love it. I love it. I love it. That's the truth. Clarity. Truth. Stand in your truth. Speak your truth. Y'all excuse me, Taurus. My daughter is over here losing her mind. Okay, because she's trying not to be in my video. So she's trying to crawl around and bounce around and not walk in the video. But the truth is, it's okay. Nothing's perfect. But you need to stand in your truth, continue to speak your truth, continue to accept your truth. This is an energy of accepting as well, okay? This is an energy of acceptance as well. The truth is, this is no longer working. The truth is, things need to change. The truth is, you need to stand in your confidence. There's a lot of yellow out here, which represents the solar plexus. Be confident within yourself. Move forward. Don't be afraid of change. Don't be afraid of the unknown. Spirit's got your back. The Most High Mother and Father, if you start talking to them, they'll continue to talk with you, communicate with you. Okay? Yeah, accelerated motion. The Eight of Wands, things happening quickly. And you could have communication coming in for whatever it is you're going toward. If you're deciding you want to invest and take any classes and learn something new, do it. It's not too late. If you decide you want to travel, do it. If you decide you want to be a flight attendant, do it. If you decide you want to be a pilot, do it. As long as you got breath in your body and your heart is pumping and that heart is open, 222 on the timer, you will be balanced. You will be led and guided by the Most High and your spiritual team, and there's nothing you can't do. If you want to be a firefighter, go do it. You want to drive a bus, go do it. You want to run a business, go do it. You can do it. You have the intellect, you have the push, you have the drive to get it done. Do it. Whatever you set your mind on, Taurus, do it. Because I feel like you have a very great outcome. And it's because you're willing to take a leap of faith. It's because you're willing to go along with the change that takes you out of resistance. And it puts you into the flow of abundance, the flow of investments, the flow of opening up to new people, new skills, new projects, new opportunities. You'd be surprised what stepping into the unknown can do for you. You'd be surprised how doors can magically open up for you, keeping your heart space open. Heart chakra and Nine of Pentacles, right? You already got the Ten of Pentacles up there. Even though could have been a family setting, a situation that you may separate from, that doesn't mean you don't carry the energy about yourself. You carry the energy of the Nine of Pentacles. You carry the energy of stability, the energy of confidence, the energy of self-esteem, the energy of feeling secure within yourself. It's an energy. So continue to transmute that energy so that you can continue to enjoy the fruits of your labor as well. You put a lot into this situation. Maybe things didn't come to fruition. Maybe it took you a long time to see it. It's okay. At least you see it. Whether you see it now or later, you still have time to change the circumstances. You're standing in your power. To me, you are. And you're soul searching and moving forward and making things happen and taking action and loving yourself, right? Paying attention to your needs, your wants and desires. And you're sitting really well here. Seven of Pentacles showing up, Four of Pentacles showing up, Ten of Pentacles. Now you have the Nine of Pentacles. Very safe, secure, self-sufficient. That's what you want. That's what you're going for. Go for it. Go for it. Taurus energy. Forge a new path. Beautiful. Right on time. I mean, right on the money. Forge a new path, Taurus. Forge a new path. When you make new choices, you create new results. Let go of old patterns and embrace the power of possibilities. You are fully supported. I just told you that. You are fully supported by the Most High Mother and Father and your spiritual team. Taurus, I hope that the messages were helpful. Overall, I hope it made sense for you. I hope it brought clarity. Until next time, I love you. Take care.